I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and breathing to the ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we forget exist destiny. So let's tell me now. You will feel alone, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you here right now. You are the place my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spread like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can you feel my heartbeat? So take my hand, begin to move. The heart that can let me, you give me strength and give me faith. To take the darkness, let's forget all in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana. I want to feel your hand.
Hootle senses an owl around here.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Pow! Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
Strike! That's enough! The tempest is
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the
Air thrust!
Swallow that!
Proton blast! We say rescue! You gotta do your cover, okay?
Bloody hell! You're mine! Here!
Sleep now.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Here I come!
Air
Hurrah! Sword Ring Alpha! Watch it! Megasonic Thrust! Eagle Wave! Hurricane! Blow away! You're mine!
Wind Astral Energy!
Ready to
Dragon
fly!
Swirl!
Elusive Deity! I'm not done!
Dance in the wind!
Walk like
Air thrust!
They set me up! Here I come!
Wind Astral
Small, but a victory nonetheless. We have a lot. One way yet to go. Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
An opponent like this should be easy. In a bind? Rip and tear! I'll grind you into dust! Watch it! The tempest engulfs you!
Are those arms even natural?
Catapult! Force blast! Shine! Radiant light! I can do this all day! Here I come! I'm not done! Sword Blade Alpha! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Shine! Radiant light! Force every generation! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Strike! Allow me to I come! Stardust!
Now!
Resonate with the earth! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Strike!
Throb in pain.
Here I come! Stardust!
Another incantation through it.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Hold nothing back! Rip and tear!
Lightning condemned!
You're on! Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Crush! Eternal devastation! Inspiration! I could do this all day! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Swallow dance! Regenerate! Thanks! Take this!
Raging
Stop being interrupted.
Here I
Dance in the wind!
Strike! Regenerate! You're mine!
Allow me to help.
Stardust! Hurricane! You're on! I'm not done!
Benediction light.
Radiant blast! Blow away! It's on!
Raging Cascade!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Ow! Crumble! I'll smash you! Elusive, no further!
Can't be swallowed!
Take this! On your simian head! I shall feel you where you stand! Sword Rain Alpha! Resonate with the earth! Quivers with your eyes! Eagle Assault! Strike! I'll take it! Take this! Try there! Take this! I'm on a roll now! Take this! I'll do it! Make it safe! Take! Blow them away!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade!
Prepare to be teased! Try harder!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air Thrust!
Soaring Light Spear! Take! Blow them away!
There's always room for improvement.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Mirage! Rending you apart! You're mine! Strike! Bloody holiday! Take this! I'm not done! Soaring Light Spear!
I'll be Eagle Assault!
Mirage! You're finished! Flaming Thrust! Mirage! Try harder!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Sword Rain Alpha! Shine! Flaming Light Thrust! Force of regeneration!
Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time.
All good things come to an end!
In here!
Resuscitation!
More for the stockpile!
Looks like it does it!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Shining
Be still! Here I come! Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha!
Shine!
Flaming Light!
Raging
Be
Cascade!
still!
Any more will all burn out.
I'll be saving this one!
Silence.
Here I come!
More with that!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
This one will be difficult to predict.
Dazzle! Still out! On your Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. This one's all mine. It's over. Dazzle, take it. I'm on it. Sword Alpha! You're finished! Here I come! Dazzle! I'm not done! Mirage! Eagle Fly! Watch this! Can you take it? Megasonic Thrust! Eat dirt! Take this! Blue Escape! Blind you with a shot! It's over! Be still! Mirage! You're mine! I'm not done! I'll end you! Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha! Elusive You're finished! Take this! Strike! It's on! Be still! You're mine! Take this! Strike! Eagle Fly! You're mine! Dazzle! Mirage! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! I can feel my power growing!
Discourteous, aren't you?
Megasonic Thrust! Take this! Don't get carried away!
Here goes!
Be still! I'll tear you apart! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! Resonate with the earth! Take it! I'll finish you here and now! Mirage! Megasonic Thrust! Take this! No escape! Megasonic Thrust! Here! You're finished! Here I come! Mirage! Take this! I'll finish you here and now! Eat dirt! Sword Rain Alpha! Can you take it? You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Lightning contained!
No escape! Dazzle! They smite with blackened blade!
Dance in the wind!
Strike!
I'll finish you here
Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all.
Better rest easy and prepare for tomorrow. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almeidrea made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almeidrea? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! Dazzle!
Wind
You're
after
mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
So you clamor for my true power?
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Shout!
Shine! Radiant light! Focus on regeneration!
Eagle Fire! You're mine! No escape!
Let us take to the fray!
You're mine! Dazzle!
Gale Force!
Dragon Shout!
Watch this! Tunnel Throw!
Crush!
Raging Cascade!
You're on! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Shine!
Dazzle!
Radiant light! Force of
You're mine! Lewis, try harder!
Lightning Orb!
You're mine!
Raging
Struck!
Cascade!
Let us
You're on! You're mine! It's on!
Lightning Attack!
Take this! Blue escape! Take this! Blue escape!
Dance in the wind!
You're on!
I'm
You're
ready!
finished!
Blow them away!
Dance in the wind! Sealed!
Finish your Eat dirt! Rip and tear! Rotating blade! You're on! Take this! Blue escape!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Don't get careless.
backing down!
Resonate with the arc! Sword Rain Alpha!
After being interrupted.
You're mine!
Regenerate!
I'll be saving you!
Damn! I'm on a roll now!
Here!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning
Eagle
Orb!
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on a roll now!
Lightning Condemned!
Be still! Strike!
Do it!
Dohalim!
Light Burst 4!
Radiant Genesis!
Crumble! Talon Sword!
Wind Astral Energy!
Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Try hard not!
Lightning Orb!
Radiant Light!
Regeneration! He who prepares is free from regret.
Here I come!
He who prepares is free from
Lightning
regret.
Thrust!
He who prepares is
I'm ready! There!
All in a vine! Talon Sword! We managed to pull through.
coming through.
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon Shell!
Megasonic
Negative
Blast!
gate.
Sword Rain Alpha! Blew away!
They look
No
cute
limit.
and stuff, but they're big.
Blew away! It's over! Lightning Thrust!
Radiant light.
Mirage!
Chinese Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Crush!
Allow me to help
Eat
through.
this! Next!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
No escape!
Negative gate. Resonate.
Sword Rain Alpha! What is...
Hey, you okay?
Don't do this!
More with the stockpile.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Here goes. More where that came from. Dance in the wind. In here.
Vanquish
I'll
soul
be
with light.
saving this
I'm on
way.
it.
Ha!
Steel!
More where that came from.
I want it!
Champion
Steel! Big Blast!
Radiant light.
Blow away! Far enough!
Air thrust. Light. Raging
You're
cascade.
finished!
Don't
Here I
suffer
come!
inside.
Quiver Dragon!
Raining Slash!
Heal!
Mirage! Catch!
Raging cascade.
Eternal Devastation!
My turn.
Sleep now.
All
Furious.
Destruction! Crush!
Eagle
Eternal Devastation! I'm ready! Sword Rain Alpha!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Do it! Let them thy sins. In a vine?
We're still standing. Barely.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, You don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabel back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Take this! First strike! Be still! I'll run you through!
Lightning orb! Not in your dreams! It's a dual jump! And
Killing
drop!
thrust! Dragon shout! Mirage! I'm not done! Lightning thrust! Here I come! Sword!
Nothing gets by me!
Here! First strike!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaint here!
Watch
Wait,
this!
oh.
Now I'm real mad!
Photon lightning condemned!
You're mine! Megasonic thrust! Hurricane!
Eagle
Here I
Fire!
come!
Raging
I'm not
cascade!
done! Take this! We did it! I'm on! Take this!
Now
begin! Watch this!
You all won't delay.
Engulfed you!
Flaming thrust!
They smite with
Eagle
Dragon
Fire!
Blade! Watch
You're
this!
mine! Talon Storm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it! It looks like you got Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Little help!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging
No
Storm!
further!
Eagle Fire!
Rotating
They're surrounding us! Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Full step regeneration! Regenerate! There you go!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Yeah, appreciate the convenient
The sooner you stop thanking me, the sooner you start helping.
I mean, yes, sir.
Now!
Blow them away!
Lightning condemned!
Acceptable.
Bloody
Take this!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
You'll pay for that!
Smash you! Negative 6!
Shoot back!
Stand back.
You're finished!
I'll trip it up.
Dragon Shout!
Take this!
Now I'm
Try
in the
harder!
groove!
You're mine! Power escape!
Eagle
Be
Fire!
still! Void blast!
On my focus!
Seal!
Take this!
Shout!
You all got your way!
Eat this!
Try harder!
Shine!
You're
Radiant
mine!
Light!
You're mine!
Regeneration!
It's on!
Regenerate!
Strike!
Do it!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! They smite with Dragon Blade! Eagle Assault!
We're still standing. Barely.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Resonate with the earth! No further!
I'm not done!
Dragon Shout!
Raging cascade!
Here I
Eagle
come!
Assault! Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging blast! Crush!
I'm surrounded!
You're mine!
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Astro Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
You're on!
Dance in the
Leave
wind!
the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Be still!
I'm ready!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
You're mine!
Heal!
It's over! Be still!
Roll now! Eagle Fire! Can you take it?
Destruction! Crush!
Don't mind if I do!
Here I come!
Thunder Wheel!
Devastation! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Shout!
Stardust!
Negative
Void
6!
blast!
Eagle Assault! There's always room for improvement.
choice. Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm on it! I can carve through arms! Begin! Dance on the way!
There you go!
Keep it high!
Do it!
Get out again!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Radiant
Take
Light!
this!
Regeneration!
Generate! Sword Rain Alpha!
Allow me to help you. That armor won't save
Here
you!
goes!
Here I come!
More where that came from!
Raining
Elusive
Now!
Deity!
Hurricane!
I'll flash it in a second!
Glad you have your usage.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Might
with blackened blade!
Raining Slash! Eternal Devastation!
Can this
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Do it!
Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
Guess I misread the landing.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
My blackened blade!
I'm not done!
I'm on it!
You're
I'll
out!
end you!
No escape! It's time! Blow away! Raining
Raging
I'm not done!
Seal!
Devastation!
Get on in there with the
Mirage!
Shine!
Radiant Devastation!
Force of regeneration!
Megasonic Drop! Take this!
Lightning, your lordship!
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
I'm not done! Eternal Devastation!
I shall ensure you survive this.
You're finished! Take this! Strike!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Can you take it?
Take this!
I'm on it! Here and now!
Sword Rain Alpha! It's over!
The heavens must be smiling.
They got me flanked!
You're mine! Eat dirt! You're
Not
mine!
in your dreams!
I'll tear you apart! Pile driver!
Megasonic
Resonate
Drop!
with the
Raging
Be still!
Seal! Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Here and now!
Sword Rain Alpha!
We'll soon see about that!
It's over! You're mine!
Resonate with the earth! Things come to an end!
Take this!
Lightning Tear!
Lightning
I'll
Drop!
be saving them!
Right now!
You're finished!
Raging Storm! Banana, let's go!
I'll face you!
Now
do it! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Here goes!
I'm on it! I'll run you through!
No escape!
Talon
Take
Sword!
this! Void Flash!
I'm ready!
Johalim!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd... No backing down!
Eat dirt!
Watch it!
Take this!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasteless? Regeneration! Should have messed with me! There you go! From being like me, use it! From
beyond. In you, this banquet of soul is life. Blue away! Radiant light! Full regeneration! You're mine! And more of this and I'll burn out. Let us take to the fray. Right! I'm ready!
Law!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
White dominant! It'll split it open! Be my guest! With the earth! Here I come! Right!
What's this?
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! You're mine!
Here goes! Light after
I'll blind you with your tongue! Eat this!
Wind after
Hey! Blow them away!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Burst through escape!
I'm on a roll now!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove! Take Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Dragon Shout!
Lightning thrust! I'm not done! Void blast!
Lightning Tornado!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me. Let's see what you've got.
Void blast! Strike! Void blast!
Wither Dragon!
Be still!
Eagle Assault!
I'm not done!
Resonate with the earth!
Void blast!
You're trying!
Come one, come all!
I'll finish you here and now! Can you take it?
Here I come! Be still!
Shine! Radiant Light! Regeneration! Eagle Fire! How dare you! I'm just getting started!
No escape!
Benediction Light.
You're mine! It's over!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the
You're
prize!
mine!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Soaring light spear!
On your knees! I'll tear you apart!
Air Pecker!
My fists are crushing it out there!
An opponent like this should be easy. Eat dirt!
Eat this!
I'm not done! Soaring Alcata! You're mine! You're finished!
Don't mind if I do.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your feet.
Come and face me!
On your knees!
Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
Soaring light spear!
Shine! Radiant Light! Full regeneration!
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
In your death, Joker. Then tonight's meal is on you.
Armor won't save you!
Benediction Light.
Rain
More
blast!
back here. What would I do without you? Air thrust!
One's all mine!
One extra lightning
I'm not done!
Another one down! Eagle Assault!
Eternal devastation!
Regeneration!
Sword Rain
I
Alpha!
can't hold on much longer.
Is that a healing light? It is. Can't ignore your pain.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Radiant Light! Force of regeneration!
That's away.
Regenerate! I'm on
What would I
it!
do without you?
You're mine!
Energy!
Shattering out!
Take it!
Radiant Light!
Force blast!
Regeneration!
Surely! In an instant! Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
This looks nice and tough.
The water's edge, I see, but for a moment, one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
The design... This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even half.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm like bait to them. I can carve through armor.
Raging not in your dreams!
No escape!
No
way!
Thunder field!
Turn to the side!
Up and at it, let's go!
Crush!
Field!
Dazzle!
Now!
Take this!
Frozen!
Hammer.
Watch
Here I
this!
come!
I'll thank
With
you!
astral energy!
Eat dirt!
Elusive deity!
Dance in the wind!
Eagle Ray!
Dragon Blast!
Light astral!
Now!
Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
I'm not done! Destruction!
Tempest Swell!
Rip it!
Here I come!
Light
I'm not
astral
done!
arch field!
Blow away! Be still!
Elusive deity!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Rotating
I
plasma!
thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not near you.
Now!
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
Don't get complacent.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! While that thing seizes a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Air
Rip and tear!
Photon!
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
On your
Photon!
swallow
Lightning
dance!
attack! Thunderblade!
Now I'm in the groove!
Destruction!
It looks like you've got this one covered!
Talon storm!
Lightning thrust! You're mine!
Talon vortex!
Tempest whirl!
Scream bathed in blood.
Tempest whirl!
Bloody holiday!
Eagle assault!
Can't move!
In the wind!
Heal!
Sleep now!
First strike! I'll crush it!
Blah, 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 that's it! Cross blade!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Heal!
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Dance in the wind!
Radiant light!
Air thrust!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Regenerate!
Eternal devastation!
Free you of your
Rip it
What
tear!
would I do?
Try harder! Now!
Dance
You're
in the
mine!
wind!
I'm just getting
Now!
started! Heal!
Get up in there with the others!
No arts are being interrupted.
Thunder field!
Press on!
A banana!
On your
Crush!
Lightning condensed!
Take this! It's wide open!
It won't escape me! I'll finish you here and
Blow
now!
away! Lightning
Talon
strike!
vortex!
Benediction light.
Rip and tear!
Here I come!
Supernova!
Assault!
Raging cascade! Spread!
Lightning slap!
Dance in the wind! Air
Take
thrust!
this!
Talon
No
vortex!
escape! Eternal
Glitter
devastation!
dragon! Eagle assault!
Rending you a bloody
Tempest
holiday.
whirl!
Here I come! Try not done!
Light astral
Try
energy!
harder! My turn!
Heal! I'm on it!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Couldn't make it in time.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation!
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
Shine! Radiant light!
Here
Force
goes!
of regeneration! Regenerate!
The raging cascade! Sleep now! Get on in there with the others! Tempest whirl!
Try harder!
It's showtime! Go get
One
him!
more!
Tunnel! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Heart required for sleep focus! Dance in the wind!
Radiant light!
Air
Force
thrust!
of regeneration!
Photon!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Smash you! Do it! Swim well! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Benediction light.
Eat this! Heal!
Lightning getting stronger!
And will you lay down your life with your
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be
They're not
hasty.
playing around!
Eat this! Dragon shell!
Thunderblade!
In a vine! Swallow dance!
Light astral energy!
Got you!
Photon flash! Thunderblade!
Dust to dust!
Eternal devastation!
Tempest whirl!
Watch it! First strike!
Benediction light.
You picked the wrong fight!
Rip and tear!
Thunder field! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Shine. Radiant
I'm
light.
on a roll, man! Regeneration! Anything in armor is
Feel
right
it.
on!
Don't stop. Another incantation ruined.
You all tucked
There
away.
you go! Armor won't save you! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Showtime!
Try harder! My turn!
Dance in the wind!
Crush!
Field!
Eternal devastation!
my fault.
Alright, that's freaking does it!
Resuscitation!
Lightning connection!
Not done.
That's freaking
This should do it.
Resonate
I
with
could do
the
this
earth.
all day.
Stalagmite!
Dance with the wind! Feel! I'll be
Radiant
saving
light!
this one!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Crossblade!
Let us take to the fray!
Dance to the
Shine!
wind!
Radiant
Air
light!
thrust!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Thanks so much! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I can carve through us!
Raging cascade!
Crush!
Spread!
First strike! That's just... Witness power! Come on,
Oh,
roll
no,
now! The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge.
Photon! Lightning condense! Thunder blade!
First destruction! Come and get it! Crush! I'm just getting started!
Eternal devastation. It's on.
We have new energy!
Nice while it lasts.
They're not playing around.
This! Glimmer Dragon!
Sleep now!
Evil assault!
Resonate with the earth.
now! Stalagmite!
Eternal
Supernova!
devastation. Eat dirt.
Dance in the wind!
Eternal devastation.
Take this! Rotating pile!
Eternal devastation.
I blame you all down.
Stay away from my friend.
Stalagmite!
Scream, pain, and blood.
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Dance in the wind!
Beyond!
Air
Imbue
thrust!
this vanquished soul with representation!
Dance in the wind!
Not done yet!
Air thrust!
Benediction light!
Any more of this and I'll burn out. You're mine.
Dust to dust! Tempest! Seismic!
Blew away. Look sharp.
Lightning fire weapon!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
Let's see what we've got.
Here I come. Come on, get.
Lightning condense! Thunder blade!
Go away!
Take this. Blow away.
You see what happened there?
Everlasting dark!
Should have done that.
Air
Mirror
thrust!
escape.
Negative gain!
Photon!
You're alive.
Condense!
You're finished.
Bloody holiday!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
You don't mess around.
Certainly.
Lightning condemned!
With the devastation! You're mine!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No, it's right here! Eagle Ray!
Photon Flash!
Do it!
Law! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top!
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of...
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Why, thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
I shall ensure you survive this.
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that!
Arts are being interrupted.
Tunnel! Light after energy!
Damn, we beat me to it.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Oh, like hell you can.
Eagle, now I'm in the groove.
Lightning
You're
orb!
mine! Damn, I'm not done! Blew away! Take this! Not a chance!
How much longer will our healing arts last? Coming through!
You got company!
I'm on it! You're mine!
With the tail! Eagle assault!
I'm not done! Blew away!
Shine!
Eagle
Radiant
now! Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
acceptable.
Now you see what I can do! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Shield!
In the
Get out of
deity!
there with the others!
Eagle Ray!
That's right!
Now I'm in the groove!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Elusive field! I'm on it!
Lightning Raging
Running strike! Do it!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Lightning Descent!
No further! Eat this! Whirlwind snap!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Looks like we got them all.
I sense a strange power from this.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead, so that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry, it's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that!
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! Another day, another Gald.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Go no further!
Now you see what I can do!
Soaring Alpha!
Resonate with the
You picked the wrong fight!
On your
Glimmer Dragon!
You're mine!
Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Acceptable.
I'm on it!
It's almost too strong. Another incantation ruined.
Be my guest!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'm on it! Challenge Sword!
Blow away!
Shattering pieces!
Should have messed with me!
Here I come!
Here goes!
I'm on it!
Escape!
Here now! Glimmer Dragon! Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law! I'm trying to focus!
Trying to be nice.
Evil Assault!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
I need something to eat.
Go no further!
Take this!
Can't get out of sight!
You're finished! Blow away!
These ones hit frustration!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Rending you apart! Bloody hell!
Here I come! Megasonic Thrust! Pierce!
Too much to handle?
You're finished! Be still!
I'm on it!
Take this!
I'll finish you here and now! I'm ready!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and others to me.
Elusive deity!
Megasonic Thrust!
Shining
Pile
Supernova!
Take this!
Off my front!
Could have been worse. Discourteous, aren't you?
Eat this! That's it!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tear you apart!
Raging
Swallow this!
Rain slash!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Take this! Eagle time!
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Feel! Get you off on the way!
Here I come!
Heal! Now I'm in
It's
the
over! Dazzle!
Tempest Whirl!
Time.
More with that
Can you take it?
Storm!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singing that?
Take it! Take this!
Stockpile!
You're mine!
Resonate with the other! Stalagmite!
It's time!
You picked the wrong fight! Take it!
Rolling snap!
Raging
Rain
Storm!
slash!
Now!
Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Acceptable.
Steel Sword!
On your knees! Lost my focus!
Lightning
Here I
Strike!
come!
Razor Blade!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Guess I misread the landing.
Maybe something's going on in the fort. Rest.
No backing down! Here I come! Everlasting
Cascaded!
Armor won't save you! Negative gate!
Lightning Lord!
On
Raging
your
Cascade!
watch it!
Spread! Dance in the wind!
Provide
Air
assistance!
Thrust!
Rain strike!
Photon
All
Strike!
back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how you
Demon's Descent!
Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
Shell! Heal! I'll finish you here and now!
Light Astral Energy!
Eagle Dive! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Lightning Bolt! Raging Cascade!
Radiant light!
In here!
Regenerate!
This is coming handy! Light Astral Energy!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
This time!
Rain strike!
Dance in the wind!
You're the dead! I'm just getting started! Rain slash! Whirlwind snap! Elusive deity!
Can't be
Your
avoided!
way!
Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
Do it! Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
You can use martial arts too?
Am I overstepping my bounds?
You guys want to rest here?
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it! That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Faris Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danin slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.